Commissioner and for the mayor. There is the emergency declaration, sorry, the insurance commissioner. We have the order that you've signed. How concerned are you in the coming years that what happens in places like California when insurance is pulling out completely or writing off policies years from now, 2 years from now, 3 years from now, or making it prohibitively expensive for those remaining homes? How concerned are you about what happens?
Well, it's always a concern whenever you have a situation like this that the perception of risk goes up. And of course, we can't force insurance companies to underwrite a risk. But what we can do is work to reduce the perception of the risk, which was the focus of the couple of bills that we had before the legislature last year. And I want to give a shout out to Senator Riccelli for prime sponsoring one of the most important ones, which was a wildfire grant mitigation program, which would fortify, it would help people with resources to fortify their homes against wildfire, which would improve insurability. So, you know, we're not in the situation that California is in, and that's both in terms of companies leaving the state and also in terms of our FAIR plan. But I don't want to get there. And I think we need to be much more preventive in our approach, and we have to be much more strategic in our approach. So we're looking at the pockets of non-renewals and cancellations around the state, and we're looking at this pilot program working in those areas first to improve insurability and keep the insurance industry strong and competitive here in Washington.
Did you want anything on that? Okay. And I'll just add briefly to that important question. The Commissioner and I have had a chance to chat about this, really appreciate her leadership on this issue. You know, I know when I had a chance several days ago now to meet with leadership of the Colville tribe, much of our time was spent on this issue of insurance. I don't think it's an exaggeration, it might have been half the time that we had a long conversation. And so I've had that with other Washingtonians as well. So I think it's fair to say in the 5 months we have before this next legislative session, I think as the Commissioner mentioned, and obviously the Senator's involved, we've got a bipartisan group of legislators who are here, which I appreciate, from different communities who are impacted by the fires. I think you'll see a continued conversation around that specific issue, and so more to come on that. Thanks. Other questions?
This is a question for Mayor Brown. Housing in Spokane, availability has been an issue before this tragedy. What's being done to ensure that there's housing availability for people who may need to be relocated into rental units and making sure that they're priced appropriately for the individuals who may need to be into these areas? Well, I would say the presence of the governor here today and the statewide electeds is part of the response to that. We will definitely be looking to the legislature and to the Department of Commerce with regard to existing funds that assist people with housing. But the work is already underway. I very much appreciate the focus on adult family homes because we did have very many individuals who were living in adult family homes. When I visited the convention center, there were dozens of very medically fragile adults, and my team and the Red Cross team, the county team are all working together to try to get all those individuals rehoused. We know that short-term rentals are tapped right now, that hotel rooms are also at very high capacity. We will be doubling down on a case-by-case basis, helping people relocate in the interim, but then also I think we're going to hear within 30 days from statewide electeds about the variety of things we can do to expedite the construction of more housing at all levels in Spokane. And we appreciate past legislative bills, such as parking to people, that I know our legislative delegation worked on, and even before that, Senator Billig, to create incentives, and we were the first in the state to take advantage of that incentive, but conversions of office buildings and or parking lots into housing is something we very much encourage, and our team will put together the current incentives and help you create the capital stack possible to make those projects pencil out. And we particularly encourage that downtown, close in urban neighborhoods where we have infrastructure. We'll do everything we can to help make those projects work so that we can get that housing underway.